should be out. Our Republican Congressman Steve King on the phone with us right now. Congressman, how serious is this?
Well, I think it's serious. I mean, the argument that her green card expired while she was under employment, I don't know the span of the years of the housekeeper's employment, but I do know that when you file an I-9 form, which I have personally done many times as an employer, you will be aware of those dates and the expiration of the green card. So I think that lays that out pretty clear. And names come back to me, those people that hired housekeepers that were disqualified. Kimba Wood is one name. Linda Chavez is another name. There's one that escapes me, but I know that Bill Clinton went to 3 nominees before he found one.
Zoe Baird. Now, in all of those cases, they were either AG potential picks, labor potential picks, not Treasury potential picks. The Treasury is kind of interesting because these are issues that a potential Treasury Secretary would presumably be well versed in. What do you make of that?
Well, one would think so, and the expression that it's common mistakes, I would ask, in his tax issue, for example, who did his taxes? Why would Tim Geithner not know that he had to pay Social Security and payroll tax? I mean, to me, I'm incredulous at that kind of a thing, that we would want to see an appointee who was an expert that wouldn't ask the question himself when he filled his taxes out or when he signed the tax form, why don't I have this liability? Or that wouldn't ask the question as someone who was working for him as a domestic employee, are you legal? When does your green card expire? I mean, I would know that the moment I hired them because I would review the green card because that's required by law.
But let's give the benefit of the doubt here, Congressman. Let's say he's in a prominent position at the IMF. He goes on to become a key player in virtually every major financial undertaking and rescue and bailout we've had over the last few years, even before last fall. And if there was any indication that something like this could be, at the very least, career disruptive, and there were those publicized cases with Zoe Baird and Kimba Wood and Linda Chavez, as you alluded, wouldn't he do double duty to make sure that if there's even the inference or appearance of impropriety, he'd remove it?
Well, one would think so. That'd be the illogical approach to it, Neil. But the other part of this is, does there become a kind of a culture of entitlement when you reach a certain level, and if everything you touch turns to gold, do you begin to think that you're immune from that kind of scrutiny, or do you just simply get a little bit lazy with it?
All right.
We're required to adjust and react to the law, to follow the law, all of us, no matter what our standard is. And there's been a standard that's been put out there by the appointments by previous presidents that said, you shall meet this standard. I don't know why he would be exempt.
All right, Congressman, thank you very much. We did get indications from Senator Max Baucus, the chairman of the Finance Committee, that would have a yay or nay vote on the Treasury designate, that while these are serious allegations, they are not serious enough to jeopardize his appointment. We'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, in the middle of all